Some cars you buy because they're practical. Others you buy because they're efficient. But this Range Rover Sport you buy because of how it makes you feel the moment that you see it. This 2021 Sport is bold, elegant, and has a presence that turns every drive into an experience. Hi, my name is Julie, and welcome back to the Yes List Luxury Edition. This is a series where I take some of the most desirable luxury cars on the market and put them to the test. Not only on the badge, not only on the looks, but whether this car actually deserves a yes. Today I'm looking at the 2021 Range Rover Sport 3.0D HSE. And here's the kicker. I got this exact one from WeBuyCars for just under 900,000 Rand. That's a huge saving considering it was originally listed north of 1.5 million Rand. So the real question is this the deal of a lifetime, or does the mileage make you think twice? The Range Rover Sport has a presence that few SUVs can match. The sloping roofline, the clamshell bonnet, and the slim LED headlights just make it instantly recognizable. It's big, it's bold, and it carries itself with a quiet confidence that says luxury lifestyle. Compared to the Mercedes GLC 300D, the Range Rover is more timeless and traditional, where the Mercedes is sharper, slicker, and more futuristic. The one whispers modern luxury, and the other one declares old school status. Step inside and you're met with wide leather seats, brushed metal trim all over, and a panoramic sunroof that floods the cabin with natural light. This car feels crafted, solid, and built to impress. The Range Rover screams soft sophistication rather than being flashy with all of these gadgets. It's all about being spacious and making a statement, and I love that. Then when we think of the Mercedes GLC that we reviewed in the previous video, it had a massive portrait screen in the middle and an S-Class inspired interior that has that wow factor. Now the Range Rover doesn't scream tech at you at the same way. It's more of an understated kind of luxury. It's less of a look at me, but more of a relax, you've arrived. And I love it. It feels so spacious, it feels so relaxed, and it really feels like one of the most solid cars I've stepped into. Now this is where the Range Rover Sport shows that it's more than just a big SUV with a fancy badge. It is loaded with tech. Let me show you. The infotainment is Land Rover's Touch Pro Duo system, which means two stacked 10-inch touchscreens in the center. The top screen handles your navigation, media, and smartphone integration. Yes, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, while the lower screen gives you climate control, seat settings, and even off-road mode selection. It's sleek, futuristic, and keeps the cabin feeling modern. For audio, the Meridian sound system is a standout. Crisp highs, deep bass, and surround sound that makes everything from podcasts to playlists sound concert level. Add in Bluetooth streaming and USB ports, and you've got a full multimedia hub. Now, safety and driver assistance. Adaptive cruise control keeps you a safe distance on the highway, while lane keep assist gently nudges you if you drift. Blind spot monitoring watches your sides, a 360-degree camera gives you a bird's eye view when parking, and yes, the Range Rover Sport has self-parking. It will steer itself into parallel or bay spaces while you just control the pedals. With a twist of a dial, you can adjust the car for sand, mud, gravel, snow, even rocks. The system tweaks the throttle, suspension, and traction control so you can always have maximum grip. Combine that with height-adjustable air suspension and all-wheel drive, and the Range Rover Sport is one of the only luxury SUVs that's genuinely as capable off-road as it is on-road. That's what makes this tech package so impressive. It's not only convenience features, but capability features. The GLC and the X5 has luxury for the highway. The Range Rover has all of that, plus the tools to go places they wouldn't dare. The comfort and the ride is classic Range Rover territory. With the air suspension, the Range Rover glides over bumps and rough roads like it isn't even there. It has that signature floating feeling that makes long trips feel effortless. And it feels softer, quieter, and calmer than the GLC. Under the bonnet, you get a 3-litre V6 turbo diesel with 190 kilowatts and a massive 600 Newton meters of torque. It goes from 0 to 100 in 7.7 seconds, which isn't as fast as the GLC that goes from 0 to 100 in 6.3 seconds, but it is fast for something its size. While the Mercedes gives you a wow, that's fast for a diesel moment, the Range Rover gives you a this car could go forever type of confidence. When it comes to practicality, the Range Rover Sport has loads of space. It has 780 litres of boot space, and you can fold the rear seats flat, so that's even more space. You can fit up to 5 adults in here, and you can tow up to 3.5 tons. That is massive capability. So this SUV isn't just a luxury lounge, it actually works. The GLC, in comparison, is smaller, more city-friendly, around 600 litres of boot space and easier to park in tight spots. So if you want size and muscle, the Range Rover wins, but if you want convenience and urban usability, the Mercedes takes it. When it comes to value, this is where things get kind of tricky. Now, for just under 900,000 Rand, it can feel like insane value for this Range Rover Sport. But this car has 85,000 kilometers on the clock. Now, yes, Land Rover's reliability has improved over the years, but higher mileage means higher risk and higher maintenance bills, so you need to keep that in mind. Luxury is never just what you get up front. It's also what it costs to keep. Now, the Range Rover is pricier to run, pricier to service, and has a higher risk at this mileage. But when you look at the GLC 300D, with its efficient diesel and proven track record, it's a safer bet for everyday use. But here's the ace up the Range Rover sleeve: lifestyle. Now, the GLC 300D is perfect for driving on the highway and going to the city, but the Range Rover Sport is perfect for going anywhere. The Range Rover feels just as natural pulling up at a 5-star hotel as it does powering through gravel, mud, and sand. That's why I love it. That's its X factor. It's not just a car you own, it's a car that changes your lifestyle. One that tells the world you don't have to choose between prestige and capability. So, what's the verdict? The Mercedes GLC 300D is modern, efficient, and safer to own long-term. It's the smart choice. The Range Rover Sport, on the other hand, is bold, spacious, and dripping with lifestyle appeal. It's the emotional choice. So if you want the latest tech and peace of mind, then the Mercedes-Benz is better for you. But if you want presence, luxury comfort, and the unmatched Range Rover lifestyle, then this car deserves a yes. Just know you're not saying yes to low cost or easy ownership, but you are saying yes to an SUV that makes a statement every single time you drive it. So that's it, our first 2 cars done for the luxury yes list. Which car is your fave and what car should we do next? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep an eye out because next week, same time, same place, we'll be back with another episode of The Yes List.